Hello everybody, guess what day it is? It's Friday Fun Day. Okay, so today we are going to head out to an estate sale. Don't usually hunt estate sales, especially on the first day. It's Friday, so it's the first day. But this one had a lot of primitives, a lot of Crocs, a lot of vintage, so I thought, well, I'll stop by and see if I can find some deals. If not, then I'm going to head over to the bins at the Durham Rescue Mission. And then I'm going to take a little break and grab Steve, and we're going to head up to the Re-Inspired home and meet Kim and head over to her storage unit. She wants to clear out her storage unit. So we're going to go see if she's got anything that we can take and resell. So let's get going. Uh-oh.
I put it with my kittens up there. I'm gonna stand in line for that. Yes, you want your stuff?
Put it with my stuff.
Alright, let's see what we got. Mostly small items, utensils 3, silverware, bins for pantry shelves. Steve tells me to look for a large flat spatula. I guess we're in need of one. I didn't film out there in the garage. It was so packed, and there were so many things that I wanted to get. These are pretty cool. These are nice for pastry making. $5. mugs are $2 each.
I can't do it in front of them.
Okay. I love that turkey planter, but yeah, 10. I can't do 10, and that's awesome. 20.
Are you okay?
So yeah, here's what I really wanted to come for, but yeah, these are kind of understandably out of my price range. 40. 15 on these.
That runner right there? What about that runner?
That might be 3.
Like the orange one. Those to me look almost identical.
Alright guys, I'm a little out of breath because I had to carry all this out, but I got this whole bin. This thing is loaded and packed with stuff. And this bag, all of this for $80. Most of it wasn't priced, so they just did a bundle price. I'm going to go back in and check out the upstairs. I got a little bit more time before I have to head back home, pick Steve up to go to the re-inspired home. So let's go back in and see what we can find. There are so many rooms in this house. It just goes on and on and on. And I can see why there was no way that they could price everything. What is that? Monticello. Oh my gosh, there's so much good stuff here. I've just filled up right there with a bunch of blankets and pillows. I have no idea what the price is. I'll have to find out when I go downstairs. But they were fair on the other pricing, so I decided to grab them. But there's just so much stuff. Cute pillow. It's a great hat. Okay. Get that for Steve. Bins full of cars. They're all priced.
Are you the one doing this?
But yeah, I'm thinking these pillows are probably going to be costly. I don't know. They're like primitive style. There's some fall ones, some Easter. I also found these. I found 3 of these. They're different sizes. They're these pumpkin pottery pieces. Let's see if I can get it on there right. Oh, come on. Well, this fits on there. There we go. And I think it must have a spoon, or you use a spoon in it. If they're all like that, I might put that back. Or I don't, yeah, I think there's probably supposed to be a spoon there. But look at this great hat. Getting that for Steve. Guys, are you kidding me right now? Look at these. Yes. Guys, I mean, what a great estate sale. What a great estate sale. I have to back way up here to show you it all. I mean, there's stuff down there. There's stuff here. I've got stuff there. I've got stuff there. The whole table's full. This was the Friday visit when the prices are usually the highest. But this house was so packed full of treasures that they could not price it all. So they said in their advertisement, and I'm going to pay attention to this every time I see an estate sale, they said something to the effect of, you know, we don't have time to price it all, just bring it up front and we'll make you a deal. So, and they did. I felt like their prices were very fair. There's some meat left on all of this to resell, and I don't have to put it at a price that's ridiculous where somebody can't buy it. So I'm excited. I'm going to start right off with these really cool. Most of the stuff in this home, by the way, was oh gosh, It's escaping me. Hold on. Primitive. That's the word I was looking for. Most of the stuff in this home was, primitive style decorating. So a lot of the stuff you're going to see here is that. This whole bin is full of these type of pillows, these primitive pillows. I do have to, take a brush to them and clean off any hair. Maybe they had a pet, but they're all adorable. Some of them are Easter, some of them are fall, but they're just these adorable primitive pillows. The whole bin's full. I think there's like 14 of them in here. Cute little things. I love them. Here are a couple scarves. I think this one's Eddie Bauer. I believe that one's Eddie Bauer. And what was this one? Was this Eddie Bauer too? Never has been used. That's how much it costs new. It was never used. Yeah, this is an Eddie Bauer also. So that's a nice scarf. Gorgeous. This was, what I did was I spent most of my time in the garage when I first went in because there were so many people there that, it was just too crowded inside the house. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to have my best chance out here in the garage with everybody inside. And this is probably where the stuff isn't priced, so I might be able to find some cool things. And I did. I found a lot of cool things. So I've got some man cave stuff. This is from Grot's Garage. And you can hang this on a pegboard, and they had this hung up on a pegboard, and they had like cans of paint or, round cans that could go in there. So that was pretty cool. Little chart about nails. Thought that was neat. This brush. Osborne Master Duster. Made in Cleveland, Ohio. That's cool. There was this metal pan. Doesn't even look like it's ever been used. I don't think it's vintage. It looks relatively new, but it doesn't even look like it's been used. And then chalk. What do you call it? Chalk line. And where was that made? Wilmington, Ohio. And a Craftsman tape measure. And then this one, I haven't even taken the time to look at most of this yet. I just knew, what was the good stuff. So I don't even know what's on here. I think it says Abbey. One Chesterman, made in England. That one's made in England. Pretty cool. It's in a leather case. Measuring tape. And look at this. Can you see it? Oh my gosh, this is so cool. It is a stoplight. I don't know if it went on a bus or what it went on, but it's a Dietz, made in Syracuse, New York. And it is super cool. Somebody is just going to absolutely love that. Here is a temperature and humidity gauge. And does it have anything on the back? Doesn't say where it's made. It says that it's a Taylor Humiguide. So I'll have to look at that. But it's vintage. I found these marbles, and you saw in the video, I lost my marbles, and somebody had to make a joke about it while they were falling all over the floor in the garage, and I had to tell everybody, be careful, don't step on a marble, and I'm chasing marbles all over, but hey, that happens when you're out digging. A wooden Stanley ruler. And I also found this metal case out there from Kitty Hawk. Let's see, what else? Oh, this oil can. I found that out there. I found this isn't vintage, but it's someone who has a man cave will like that, or a garage. And I found all these paintbrushes. Now, we could keep these for ourselves, or they're all like wooden handled paintbrushes, and a lot of people like to decorate with these kind of weathered looking paintbrushes. So I think I'm gonna sell them all. And this diamond tin, diamond walnuts, I emptied that. It had screws and everything in it, and I emptied it because that tin is worth more than those screws were. And then these are actually full. We've got mobile handy oil and liquid wrench. They actually have product in them. I don't know if they still work. And then look at this. This is pretty cool. The owner's manual to a 1951 Chevrolet. I thought that was cool. Some bottles. These bottles were out there too in the garage. And that was in the entryway out to the garage. This Mother Goose. This is from 1943, I think I saw. Yeah, 1943. The Mother Goose book. It's not a coloring book. It's a Mother Goose book. So all of that was in the garage except for the pillows that I showed you. All of that was in the garage. And that was kind of my first trip. I found this too in the kitchen area. Everything in the kitchen was too high priced for me. I could not get it yesterday. There was no way. This was not priced, so I threw it in my my bin. And I got that out of the kitchen, and I think this was out in the garage, believe it or not. I don't know why this would have been in the garage, but that's an antique curling iron. So that was all, I think that was everything out in the garage. Oh, this thing here, this metal thing. I don't know, it's used for pouring stuff. A pitcher, I guess, a metal pitcher, but I think the price for the first trip was $80. Now, it did not include the pillows. It was everything out in the garage, which also included this too. This is some type of very old alarm. And you can see it gets wired up right down here to the electricity. So, quite old. Thought that was pretty cool. So that was $80, and I didn't think that was bad. Oh, and no, that was in the house. I got that in the house. Anyway, so I went out, came back in. I went for round two. I went upstairs. That's when I found all the pillows. So my IKEA bag was full of pillows. I'm lugging that everywhere. And in that same room were also these blankets. I found this quilt, which is awesome. Found that. I found this blanket here. I think that's an Eddie Bauer too. It's labeled an Indian blanket, but I think I have one downstairs that's an Eddie Bauer, just like that. I found this blanket here. This is like a wool, this fringe in good shape, and this is a Christmas one. This is also an Eddie Bauer. Eddie Bauer was kind of all over the house. So I found that all in that one room. So I'm lugging all these blankets around and all these pillows around, trying to go through the rest of the house, and it was ridiculous. It was almost impossible for me to video, carrying all that and trying to not bump into people. So in one of the rooms, I found these brooms. I can't even remember where I found them. They're called friendship brooms, and they were made in Leicester. Am I saying that right? North Carolina. But really pretty. Look at them. Look at the work on these. Really nice. And when they bought them, they paid $38 for that one. And it's marked 2005 on that one. I don't see a mark on this one. I can look a little further. I'll probably find it, but really nicely made. So I picked those up. I found this purse. This is a Mary Frances. All this beading on the handle or the strap. And I mean, just the detail on this is amazing. I love all this beading down here. It's got horses. It's kind of a Western styled. It's got the stagecoach. And it still has inside the little bag to store it, to keep it from being dusty. It's got all its marking. So just a really gorgeous purse. And I found this belt. It's beaded with that nice buckle. And this belt kind of reminds me of the 70s or late 60s. Let's see. And that hat. I found that hat. It does not actually fit Steve. It's brand new. It's a Steinmart, but it's never been used, so we'll throw it in the booth. Somebody will like it. And then as far as clothing, I picked up that Ralph Lauren vest right there, and that is pretty cool. That is very lightweight, and it actually rolls up really tight, and there's a little bag in the pocket that you can actually put that in. So if you're going camping or you need to pack light, this is a great piece for that. And then this is a Chevette. It's vintage. It's a Chevette nightgown and robe set. Look at the detail on that lace. Isn't it gorgeous? This is from the 50s in beautiful condition. I just thought that was just spectacular. Those eyelets, I love it. Absolutely love it. I wish it fit me, but alas, those days have gone by. Let's see, we have this. This is a buffalo plaid shirt. It's lined on the inside in really good condition. So that was it as far as clothing goes. Picked up this cool cat and this cool witch. I love these. There were 2 of the cats, so I kept one for myself. Absolutely love these. These are not the original, but they're crafted after that style from back in the 60s. These, I love them. You can put a tea light in them and light up those eyes. I just thought these were great. They're probably my favorite find of the whole day. This angel with wool. There was a lot of wool in the house. And I picked up this bird. It needs repair. But I thought it was really cool. I really liked it. All it needs is a dowel and to put it on a stand, and I'll put Steve right on that. We'll get that done. And then some vintage Christmas pieces. And that's about it. This is great. This is a Trafalgar satchel. This is awesome. Beautiful leather satchel. So, again, so many great things. Such a great visit at that estate sale. Tempted to go back on Sunday. Very tempted. But I have to go to the booths. But very tempted because, the cat and the witch I found up in the attic. Literally in a box way in the back. I had to like stoop over. I was bent over. Only one person could get back there at a time, and I found those. So who knows what else is up there just waiting to be discovered. You just have to be willing to go into that attic space where everything was still in boxes, and you just have to open up the boxes and dig through it yourself. It wasn't easy. But I never even made it to, it was a 2-story attic. I never even made it to the 2nd story. I don't even know what's up there. So, yeah, great estate sale. Would love to go back tomorrow, but I do have to go to the booth, so I probably won't be able to go. Darn. And the last thing I'm going to mention here, and we'll wrap up this video, is I did pick up a couple things from Goodwill this week. This beautiful pottery pitcher and a canister that matches it. Gorgeous. This Czechoslovakian glass vase. I love it with the peacock. This is beautiful. Let's see. These vintage from Japan foil ornaments, and I've got those tucked in a set of Polish. I think they're Polish, if I remember correctly, or Yugoslavian. Anyway, they're beautiful flutes. And I picked this up from the Re-Inspired Home. She wanted to gift it to me to see if anybody would like that. I'm sure I will find somebody that likes it. And she also gifted me these glasses too. So let's see, I think that's it. Oh, I found this glass bird at the, let me go back, this is to the estate sale. I found this glass piece at the estate sale in a closet. I still can't read quite what that says. Schrader's glass maybe? But on the way home, I think the beak might have, I didn't notice the beak being damaged, but on the way home, maybe it got damaged. I don't know. See, it feels like there might be a little chip there. So I'm probably just going to add this to my own personal collection. The other thing, I don't know if I mentioned this, I did find this in one of the, oh, hold on, Collected Treasures is calling, got to take that call. Always have to take the call when one of the vendors or one of the booths are calling, because you never know, somebody might be looking to talk about buying something from you at a lower price, and that's exactly what it was. Hey, we're willing to negotiate as long as we can. We do try to keep our prices at a very low point so that you don't have to wait for a sale to get a great deal. But, you know, if I know there's meat on the bone still, then I'm willing to negotiate pricing occasionally. At any rate, so that was that call. Thanks, Brenda, for calling me. Oh, and she let me know that that really cool tackle box sold that we picked up at a yard sale, vintage tackle box. This thing was so awesome. So whoever picked that up, you got a real treasure there. Any rate, all of these treasures and more you can find at one of our 2 booths, either at Antiques at Gresham Lake in Raleigh, North Carolina, and they're going to be having a sale coming up. Forgive me, I think it's the 15th. Oh my gosh, I should know that, but like I said, I've been so busy. I think it's the 15th. I think it's next Saturday, because today is the 8th. So yes, that would be next Saturday. So next Saturday, they're having their big flea market sale, and we are going to be packing our booth tomorrow, Sunday, full of stuff. And like I said, we keep our prices low, and we will throw another discount on top of it for the sale. So it's the time to get in there and get yourself a treasure. All kinds of stuff will be in our booth, and all kinds of stuff will be outside and through the whole mall, so make it there if you can. And then the other place is Collected Treasures in Garner, North Carolina, and we're going to be having our Christmas open house coming up. I don't have the date on the top of my head. Hold on, let me get that for you. That will be on November 12th from 10 until 6, and Steve and I will be there. We're planning to be there all day long, so come on in and see us. Come on in and check out all the great stuff. This is usually an awesome open house to come to. You don't want to miss it. So yeah, everybody, I hope you're out treasure hunting. I hope you're out finding cool things for the upcoming holidays to give as gifts. You know, reuse, repurpose, go out and support local businesses, find yourself a treasure and put a smile on your face. And thank you so much for supporting this channel and everything that we do. We love what we do, and we love all you guys. Have a great weekend.